guys, welcome back to part 2 of the road trips vlogs.
We're in Monkey Mere, which is part of the Shark Bay Nature Reserve.
And hopefully we can see some dolphins, some turtles, some fishes, some good snorkeling spots. Stay tuned. So we've just checked into the Monkey Mere Dolphin Resort and this is our room. We've got some bunk beds and a double bed. We've got a fridge for all our food, little table, little shared balcony area, and there's the sea. So yeah, we've got a shared bathroom as well. It's just shared with one other room. And a little kitchen area that's communal too, so we're gonna go explore.
We've just come out the water now. Eve's going to show you through some of the shells she's got.
I got this shell, and I got this one. It's got nice little lines on it. And then I got this one that's quite similar to that one. You can see that one. And then I've got some speckled. Oh no, I've dropped one. Got some speckled ones like that. And then that was the same as one that is similar to what I've just shown you. And then this one, which was quite funky, but it's broken, unfortunately. And this one's my favourite one, I think. It's got like big grooves on it. Another one of these big groovy ones. Groovy girls. Nice pretty white one. And then another pretty white one. And then this one, which kind of looks like a love heart. And then into the last two now. A groovy one, but it's like an inside chip with speckles. And this is the best one that Louis found for me. A conch, I think that's how you pronounce it. And it's spiky on one end. And you can hear the sea. Because it's over there.
We've just had a nice little walk up the beach and down the pier.
And when we were on the pier, I found a turtle, and it was like a pier full of loads of people, and I spotted him, and he came out for a while, and then I think everybody was taking too many pictures, and he got a bit scared, so then he left, and then we were heading back, and I spotted him again. Came up for some more air.
Yeah, he was very cute, very big, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was a huge one.
No.
So made a little friend.
Now we're just having a pew, and we're going to sit and watch the sunset just over the horizon.
Hi guys, it's day 2 of Monkey Mere. We're just here having a coffee, waiting for the dolphins to come in and watch them feed.
This is the lovely view we've got. Also wait, they're going to come down just to that area over there. They normally come around 7:45, so we will see.
So close to the beach.
Whoa!
There's 2 of them. I think it's a baby one, is it?
Three of them? The 3 we saw before then. just seen the dolphins and we've took a short drive to the next town along, which is called Denham.
And we're sat here by the beach with a very Australian breakfast of pan and chocolates and cup of teas.
Just having a little walk on the pier now.
It's a bit windy, I don't want my hat to fall off. Nice big boats and a marine rescuer. Just driving down and seeing some wild emus here. Some wild emus. Just at the side of the road. Having a little sunbathe.
Just at Bluff now.
Just think we've seen some sharks, maybe a lemon shark or another shark. Louis
A turtle.
Yeah, Louis thought it was a turtle. I didn't quite spot it.
Try and put some clips in, but
I don't know how good you'll be able to spot the things.
we're just heading back to our apartment behind us. And this bloke's come to say that. Don't know how he's going to navigate that. Oh. Nearly got run over, nearly had some roadkill then. We're back from Eagle Bluff and we've just had some lunch.
And we're now on the beach in Monkey Mere again. Gonna go for a snorkel. Here's Louis having a nap.
Already started eating it tonight. Got chicken skewers done, some burgers. Eve's halfway down hers. we forgot to video through that hung up on eating.
Hi guys, it's day 3 in Monkey Mere and we're having a stroll on the beach this morning.
About to go see the dolphins again. We're just having a little look out to sea. You can see the pearl farm under the sun there.
You've got a very distinct dorsal fin. Markings, when they're first born, they've got nice neck dorsal fins without any markings. They are individual in their shape, but it doesn't take long to get some kind of a marking. So you have a look to your left and a look to your right and make sure the person standing next to you can see just as well as what you can. So Taylor and I will step out a little bit well because they will hard work. So yeah, practice. I was just looking at her belly. You can see that she's quite speckled at 32 years of age. That gives you an idea of how old the dolphins are by how many speckles they get. Like we get grey hairs and wrinkles, and they get beautiful spots on their belly.
Where dolphins
Now look
go?
at those bellies, got lots now.
Dolphins. Yeah. Where they go on summer?
Bobo's still there.
Mummy, where'd they
Got
go?
Wiggy with us?
Mum, that's the baby.
Nope. So Kia's current calf is called Wiggy, and Wiggy's name comes from both of her calves have Mulgana name. Wiggy means bubble.
We're here on a different form of transport today.
We're going kayaking.
It's here behind us. We've got a 2-man kayak. We've just been out. We've started where them boats are over there. What have we seen already, Eve?
We saw a stingray and we think it was a turtle from in the distance, but definitely a few stingrays, some small baby ones and some big ones.
Hopefully we're going to go for a little snorkel, see if we see any more, and then we're heading down the bottom way.
We're just parked up now on the beach and we're going to have some lunch.
As we were pulling in, we saw some dolphins literally just maybe about 50 metres offshore, just outside in the water up there.
Having their lunch too. Cold.
We're halfway back now. We've just pulled up. What have we just seen, Eve?
We just saw a turtle swimming along the front of the boat, just beside us for a little while. Not sure if we caught it on camera very well, but if we did, you'll soon see it.
And then we're just going to have a little sunbathe again. And then we're going to head back to our resort, which is just on the corner there. And then where we've come from is them red mountains just there. We're just sat in the monkey bar, chimping around.
Having a cocktail and a beer.
Eve's got a tropical smash. I've got a pint of Byron Bay. We've just had our barbecue.
Excuse the spooky lighting, but we're just stargazing on the beach.
You can see the Milky Way, it's quite impressive. So we're just sat underneath the stars.
And you just see a black screen.
Back in the day, because the mums weren't spending much time with the dogs, they were getting a lot of it. They went past a lot of these the first mission was
big reveal of the program took place in 1994. And then in 1995, the last fish, what we do is we rinse the water from the bucket. Luke doesn't need this cue, I don't think, but I'll do it anyway. And that lets them know there's no more fish.
We've just watched 2 dolphin experiences and now we're having breakfast. Eve's got some French toast with some mixed berries. I've had a croque monsieur. We've just had our breakfast.
And now we're getting ready to go on our boat trip.
Going on the Aristocat. That catamaran just there at the end of the jetty.
We're waiting for the boat and we've just spotted a turtle. We're on the boat now. We've seen some dolphins, we've seen some turtles. No dugongs yet though.
That is this big house looking thing over here. I'm sure a few of you may have been a bit curious as to what it is. So this is part of our pearl farm. So we do have a pearling culture here in Shark Bay. It's not over here in the eastern side of the bay, it's over in the west against our beautiful coastline. They just moved their farmhouse over here during so there's one under the awning, under the other one. So this is a mated pair. So this is their home. They'll always come back to this nest. It doesn't matter what time of year it is, they always appear. Nesting season is coming up soon. I think it starts at the end of winter. I think they start in about August. And actually donate something, whether it be financial or machinery. So last year and this year, we've been donated a telehandler. Now the way that we identify them is mostly by looking at their dorsal fins. So the dorsal fins was obviously holding up out of the surface. Now a lot of these dolphins will have
of interacting with people and free fish. She wasn't giving the calf a top up of milk. So a lot of them actually died of malnourishment. So we've just finished up on the boat now and we sat down having a spot of lunch, just waiting for our food to arrive. What was the best bit of the boat, Louis?
Probably seeing the dolphin with a sponge in its mouth.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Hunting. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, no dugongs though.
No dugongs.
No.
Which was a shame.
Yeah, but
just sat here with a nice view.
They said that all the dugongs like sort of go into the warmer waters. It's too cold for them, so it's a bit of a needle in a haystack. So there's only like a few left at the minute round here. So no wonder we didn't see one, but
hopefully when we're in Carnarvon we can go and see one.
That's where they go. That's where the warmer waters are.
In a few days' time.
Hopefully we can spot one.
Fingers crossed. That's the boat we're on. So have you now?
Just waiting for our food to arrive. Feeling a bit jealous of Louis' fish and chips.
Our fish fingers and chips.
Fish goujons.
We're down on the beach now. We're going to go for a little swim. Just had some lovely lunch, haven't we?
Yeah, it was lovely. It's getting warm now, finally. It's a bit cold on the boat.
back from the beach now, as you can see. Saw a cool turtle whilst I was snorkeling, and then some dolphins came and joined us.
We're now having a sunbathe on our balcony. Just spotted an emu wandering past, and then we're gonna go down to Denham, buy some meat for a barbecue. Barbecue count's currently on 4.
4 barbecues
So
so
it'll
far.
be 5 after this evening, so we're keeping count.
Yeah, we're just gonna go buy some meat. This is our view right now. There's just been some emus pottering around down here. Yeah, lovely vibes.
Oh, it's all exciting. We're on the run. We've just spotted some Australian wildlife. Got to be careful now because I think it's heard us coming.
You reckon?
I think so. Oh, where did he go? Oh, here he is. Look. I don't know if you can see him. There with all his spikes is an Echinida.
Looks like a small one.
A very small one. A bit like a porcupine or a hedgehog sort of situation. Well, that's him. Very good spot from Louis. Very, very good spot indeed from the car. So we're going to let him have a snooze and carry on with our journey.
Just have a question. I talk to you, and you know all my life has been.
He's gone.
And keep in mind, Dick Ward Private has 3 followers.
The little witch
No, not me.
has left.
Yeah, but I want
We were just driving along. We spotted a kangaroo
in
in the hedge.
Someone pretending to be a celebrity.
And we turned the car around to come and catch him on camera for you all, and he'd gone.
Because it was her.
So don't say we don't try for you, because we just did a whole U-turn and he hopped away. Bit fuming, but we saw him with our own eyes. Just didn't catch him on the camera, unfortunately. Sorry, maybe next time. Onwards we drive. Just got out the car at Little Lagoon and we found a new warning sign. Stonefish. So, gonna go on the lookout for those. Hopefully not stand on one. But see what we can see. There's the creek. There's Louis. And there's the beach. Very nice little setup out here. You enjoying it?
It's lovely. Nice little peaceful place. Not many people around, which is nice. You've got the sea on one side, which is very close, and then you've got a nice little river on the other.
What would you rate it?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. I'd give it like a 7. Sun's a bit stony. But no, it's good. Nice little spot. Look how clear the water is here. We're on the lookout for some stonefish. Can't find any yet. But you barely know where the sand stops and the water starts. Angelina Ballerina's falling over again. This is where I'm going to tell you a pirate story because I've just found some bones. Is it from a chicken? Is it from a kangaroo? Is it from a whale? I'm not sure. But it's definitely a bone. Don't know from what animal. If you've got a guess, leave it in the comments because I'm not too sure.
Another day, another barbecue. This time we've got Szechuan pork steaks and some hot dogs to go with it.
Morning everyone.
Good morning. Another beautiful day, Monkey Mine.
And it's day 4, so it's our last day. Well, our last full day. We'll be travelling tomorrow. We're just about to see the dolphins. Very windy this morning, so who knows if they'll show.
So just because they're nice and on time this morning doesn't mean they're going to have gazetted times for the remaining 2 between now and 12 o'clock. It is totally up to them, and in the result of that we do appreciate your patience in the meantime. So thanks very much. I'll get you some introductions to the Dolphins that have decided to stick around with us this morning very shortly, but before we do get started today, we would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the land that we are standing on, or the ocean we're standing on, so to speak. Sorry guys, we don't normally at this time of year get a lot of action from the males coming and visiting us. We don't actually have the males as a part of the membership program here at Maya. So this is actually a really special and a very rare for this time of year kind of interaction to witness. You can see quite a few fins in here that don't always look that uniform with one another. The way that we tell each of these dolphins apart is by the variations in the notches on their fins. So there's quite a few fins to try and discern from one another here. Sorry guys, there's just a lot going on right now, and for our safety, we are not going to enter the water just yet. There's multiple males in here having a bit of a contest over a female that may or may not be an estrus at the moment.
We've just finished seeing the dolphins. It was absolutely crazy this morning. All the boys are having a fight.
Now we're just sitting having a little cup of tea with a lovely view. And we're going to head down to Shell Beach, which is probably about an hour's drive away.
And hopefully do some snorkeling there, and then go to Eagle Bluff again, and hopefully do some snorkeling there as well.
Try out my new snorkel because I broke mine, so I'm on my second snorkel in Australia.
Yep.
So we're on the road again. Look who's driving.
Yeah, I'm going to drive us all the way to Eagle Bluff to have a little look out, and then on to Shell Beach.
On to Shell Beach, and then back here again.
So we've just parked up here at Eagle Bluff, visiting again.
Just having a look at the nice views. Just watching some fish down in the water, but we've not seen any sharks today, unlike 2 days ago.
We've just set up camp here at Shell Beach. As you can see, there's no sand, it's all just shells.
It's all one type of shell because the water's twice as salty as the usual sea. So this is the only thing that survives, apparently. Wish I could have had this on Strava. That must be a good 200 metres out now. As you can see, it's still crystal clear water. I'm only about 15 miles out. We're just back at the resort now.
We weren't able to get to Francois Perron or Eagle Bluff snorkeling locations because they were for 4-wheel drives only. Normally they're for 2-wheel drives, but for some reason they were closed to 2-wheel drive, so we've had to come back here, and we've already spotted a turtle, so life's not too bad.
Barbecue number 6, and we're having some hot dogs. It's our last night in Monkey Maya.
So we're just going to go and watch the sunset off the jetty.
Just walking towards it now.
Um, 6, 10, 20 years ago, you might have met Puck, which was the dolphins in the early years. And the dolphins figured out if they followed the fishermen when they were net fishing, they could get all the small fish that escaped the net. Predominantly when all their birthdays are warmer in the water. But Kia and Piccolo, musical instrument themed names. So Kia Piper, he was here yesterday as well. She's got flute here in the front, oboe, the one that's surfing. Hello. And she's also got Pan named after the pan flute. It's quite handy.
So that's the end of our Monkey Mare vlog. We've had a great time.
We really enjoyed seeing the dolphins every day. We're definitely going to miss getting up for that.
And we enjoyed the kayaking. Hopefully we can do that along the way again. And on to Carnarvon now, so see you next time.